Hello! Hello, everybody! Welcome, welcome, and welcome! How are we all? How are we all? How the devil are we? How the devil are we? Whew! Out of breath. Just came on after running up the stairs. Let's have a minute. Triangle breathe, triangle breathe. How are we all? I've missed you all terribly. I've missed you all terribly. We are back. We're back. We're back with haggis. We're back with haggis. Right, let me get the strem up. Let me get the strem up. The legend is here. Well in, David. Who we got in the chat? Let me roll it off the tongue real quick. Ready? Are we ready? Are we ready? Normal guy. Well in, normal guy. David in the chat. We got P in the chat. We got Ellen in the chat. We got Daniel in the chat. We got Mike in the chat. We got Fern in the chat. We've got Fishface in the chat. We got Stephen in the chat. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? That's it. That's it. And Callum! Well in, Callum! W's YouTube, says P. Like the live, guys. Thank you, Mike. Callum says Newcastle 3, City 0. Newcastle win tonight. Elanga brace and Pope penalty goal. So, big fight needed from Newcastle tonight. Big fight. But as we all know, City are beatable. City are beatable. I, for one, am extremely well in, Archie. I'm extremely disappointed with the performance from Newcastle we've seen so far this season. Extremely disappointed. Kieran says, "Be hilarious if Newcastle come back." Is tonight on Sky Sports 1. We've got Newcastle. No, that wasn't it, was it? That wasn't it. Quick bet builder. Right, yeah, let's get a bet builder on. Let's get a bet builder on. I need your guys' suggestions. First time live viewer here. Well in, Stu! Stu, well in. Good to have you here, Stu. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it, pal. Get involved, Stu. Get involved. W's Holly says fish face. Archie just said, who is Georgia and Erin? I'm laughing. That's bad, isn't it? Vic is in the chat. Vic is in the chat. In the chat. Vic is in the chat. Did you guys see as well that we were on Fan Reaction TV. Fan Reaction TV. Sandy O'Mello as well. Right, I'm super loud tonight. I'm super loud. I can see when I am super loud like this, I can see my mic bar going. In our calendar, Mike and P, we've literally got Mike and P next week. 18 people in the live, by the way, guys. Thank you all for dropping in. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you find me bearable. If you find me unbearable, please don't leave me hate. Just be happy. Just be happy. To be fair, so far I've not received an awful lot of hate, so long may that continue. You get the odd person that's obviously a bit sus, but so far we're alright. Right, let's put a poll in the chat and then we'll do a bet builder. Poll in the chat for the old "you deserve it" being on Fan Reaction. Thank you, David. How sweet of you to say. Predictions. Newcastle claw it back. City go through easily. Right, so we'll have a book. We'll have a book. We'll have a book. I love how loud you are. Your personality's funny. I reckon it could get old sometimes, though, Kieran. Who can hate our holes? Thanks, Mike. I love your fast forward shorts. W's editor. W's editor on those shorts. Right. Vote in the poll then, guys, what you think's going to happen tonight. Let's have a quick look at the lineups and then we'll put a bet builder on. I need your help though, guys. Scottish Premier League tonight. We've got Hibernian are 0-0 with Dundee United. We've got Livingston, Falkirk. We've got Rangers and Kilmarnock playing as well. And then it's been postponed, but Aberdeen were supposed to be playing Celtic. It's postponed. Right, City lineups. Let's have a ganders. James Trafford in goal. O'Reilly left back. Ake centre back. Kusanov in centre back. Nunes right back. Gonzalez in instead of Rodri. Foden and Reindeers in midfield. Nori on the left, Semenyo on the right, and Marmouche up top. Newcastle are lining up with Ramsdale in goal. Oh, God. Newcastle are cooked, chat. Newcastle are cooked. All right, Ramsdale in goal. Theo in right-sided centre-back. Botman in middle centre-back. Dan Barn. Dan Barn! Big Dan Barn! In left-sided centre-back. Trippier on the right, Ramsey in the middle, Tonali in the middle, Lewis Hull on the left, Willock on the right attacking, Volkmade up top, and Gordon on the left. Finally, Gordon is starting for Newcastle. I know he started a couple of the others, but he didn't start. I don't think he started this game initially, did he? The first leg. Right, let's get a bit builder on. Let's get a bet builder on. W's Rashad is in the chat as well. We got Arav in the chat. James Trafford, easy Newcastle win, I hope. Woo! Big statement there for Arav. W's accent. Liam Phillips in the chat as well. First time I've seen Liam's name. Thanks for coming in, Philip. 2-0 Newcastle, go to penalties, Newcastle win it. Isn't it 3-0 though on aggregate? No way we're losing 3 at home. I think you'll lose the game though, Vic, don't you think? Right, anyone got any suggestions for a bet builder? I'm going to go Gordon to score or assist. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it, chat. I'm good, thank you, Rashad. How are you doing? Oh, God. What about this? What about this, guys? Nunes to be shown a card. Nah, I don't like when loads of players are showing cards. It's not reasonable. Who do you want to win the cup? Arsenal or City? Oh, God. Whichever one's not... I'd rather Newcastle go through. If Newcastle go through, then I'll sing Glory, Glory, Man United. Wow. Nan rang me. What happened, chat? Not a lot, P. You haven't missed anything. So I'm going to go... To win this game, I'm going to go Newcastle. I'm going to say that... To score or assist, I'm going to go... Gordon. Where's Gordon? There he is, Gordon. To be shown a card, I'm going to go... Who should we go to be shown a card? 8 Nori. Nah, it's not realistic. 14-1, chat. Hate on our home, you and have the whole of YouTube on your back. Well, MP. I don't think it's realistic to do a card. I've only got 14-1 so far. I'd love Ramsey to score. He's not been great though, has he, David? I told you I'm getting married on this coming April, right? Yes, you did, Rashad. You did. We were all very, very happy for you. Player to have 1 or more shots on target in the first half. I'm going to go Gordon. Team to receive most cards. I'm going to go City. And then that'll do me, I think, chat. So I've gone Newcastle to win, Gordon to score or assist, 8 Nori to be shown a card, Gordon to have 1 or more shots in the first half. Let's do to be fouled. Let's do to be fouled. Who do we think is going to be fouled? Player to be fouled. Lewis Hull. Should we go Lewis Hull +1? Yeah, why not? I had haggis, neeps and tatties and iron brew. What about corners? Oh, I always get scared with corners, Stu. I always get scared. Yes, Shrek the deck! Well in, Shrek the deck. Good to have you in the chat. Right, I'm doing that. 59-1. I'll put £2 on it. £2 on it. Fuck it. £120 return. I saw Mike and P on Twitch. No way you did, Ivan. Right, I got £2 on that, chat. Being in here so far, I love your personality. Thank you, normal guy. Kai! Well in, Kai. You were wandering around that haunted house. Which player would you sign from Newcastle? I would have said, if you'd asked me probably a couple of months ago, I probably would have said Tonali. Right now, Lewis Hall. Who's watching the Super Bowl, guys? And the other Holly. I love your channel, Holly. Thank you, Daniel. Who's watching the Super Bowl? Newcastle claw it back. 55% of you think Newcastle are clawing this back. Send me £2, please. I ain't got no money, Dixie. Ivan says Mike and P are cool in IRL. She's got the munchies. I don't know what makes you think that, Ivan. Guys, just to Super Bowl is shite, says Fishface. They've got Bad Bunny headlining it this year, haven't they? Bad Bunny. We've got a 12-hour stream, guys, on Twitch on the 7th of March. Put that in your diaries and you will be able to see Mike and P again, hopefully, if we hit the sub goal. No, you can't have some sweets. What is this? A charity? Well, they're my favourite sweets, chat. You've actually come up here to ask me for sweets. How many do you want? 2? Why are you holding your hands out? Why the hell are you holding your hands out?
Hurry up, stop making a scene.
That's all you get.
You don't give me any of the nice ones.
Right, give me 2 back then. She's having me on, isn't she, lads? Well in, Kai. Yeah, she's shy, isn't she, Mike? Holly deserves sweets. I saw a video where they collected Manchester United fan reactions against Fulham and yours was definitely the best. Now, I don't want to say, right, I don't want to say that I thought mine was the best, because I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. But if you guys think that, then I can't argue with it. I can't. Who am I to argue with you guys about that? It would be wrong of me to argue with my chat. Jezra says, cheering for Man City, my son's club. I don't like Arsenal. That's fair, Jezra. That's fair. We will beat Spurs on Saturday. Oh, Niall, that's a huge game, isn't it? That's a huge game. Guys, we will be live for that game on Saturday. I am going to be a bag of nerves. Does anyone else at the moment, as a United fan, feel like you're holding your breath? It feels like we're like, you know when you're in something so fun and you know it's gonna come to an end. Like, you know when you're at like a theme park or something and you're like, wow, this is so much fun, I'm having so much fun, this is the best day ever, but you always know in the back of your mind, this is gonna end at some point. This is gonna end at some point. Does anyone else feeling that at the moment? Because I'm feeling that. And then I'm worried about what is going to happen when that ends. Are we just going to go back to complete and utter shit again? Or are we actually going to be a good consistent level? Mike and P held it down because of a Spurs fan, sorry. Fan from Kerala, India. Well in, Fida. If I'm saying that wrong, I'm very sorry. But thank you for popping in. Normal Guy says, I'm sending love for Newcastle and sending hate for Manchester City. Well in, Normal Guy. Jay says, hi Holly, I will enjoy you for the next Man United live stream. Love you lots. Just feeling very tired over the last few days. Have a great week. No worries at all, Jay. Thank you very, very much for popping in and saying hello anyway. It means the world. Thank you, Jay, and I hope you get the rest that you deserve. Oh God, I've not done the timer. I'm sorry, guys, that's not going to be massively accurate, but the ref didn't give me any sort of warning there. I'm excited for this, actually. I'm excited for this. I've got a good feeling about Newcastle here. Newcastle have got to be up for this. And it's only 2-0 aggregate, by the way. It's only 2-0 aggregate. Couldn't tell you, Mike. Barely got a sniff. Next time don't be bloody... You ain't getting anything. What channel is the game on? Sky Sports main event. No. Reindeers. Nice ball out to Nori. Sorry, Marmouche. Marmouche shoots. Blocked. Blocked by Trippier. Nav! Right, Nav, you better be on your best behaviour, Nav. We are winning the treble. Nav is on absolute smoke, guys, it seems. We had a shot already. If you're calling that a shot, Vic. Foul by Lewis Hall. No, Lewis Hall, I need you to get fouled, not fouled. Not foul. I'll behave, don't worry. I'd rather watch you instead of Sky Sports main event. Thanks, David. Think City are walking this one. Red Devil! Yo, Holly, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Red Devil. How are you? Hope you're well. Poor Mike worked off her feet. She was in Holly's shop the other night, Kai. Dan Byrne. Oh, good football here from Newcastle. Voltamade loses possession. What did you have for dinner? I had a burger and chips. Rashad, not very healthy, but what's a girl supposed to do in days like this? I never have anything very healthy. I need to change my ways, don't I, Rashad? Rashad's going to be disappointed in me. I will, guys. I will change my ways, I promise. I will change my ways. The waiting room says hello. Hello, waiting room. Thanks for coming in. Come on, Newcastle, please. I agree, Red Devil. I'm the exact same. We all hate City. We all hate City. We all hate City. Mike Grande with the name change. Well in, Mike. I much prefer that, Mike. I much prefer that, Mike. Well in. Ralph says, Shivering Smurfs is wild. Laughed my ass off. Mazrick says, Shivering Smurfs are going to get battered. Fidder says, which colour you like? Red, of course. Behind the dugout, Kai said, just seen the name change, Mike, caught me off guard. Rashad says, what would you rather? Arsenal to win the quadruple or City, Liverpool win the Champions League? Or probably City or Liverpool to win the Champions League. Because quadruple is a bigger achievement than the treble, isn't it? Well in, name change there, Mike. City is a plastic club. All the shit teams playing red. Right, Vic. As a neutral fan, I want Man United to do really well just so Holly's happy, but as soon as you face us, we're rivals. I like that, David. That's fine. Newcastle with a bit of possession here. Cut out by Reindeers. Ake. Into Nori. Kusanov. Ooh. Kusanov there, giving away possession. I can't make out these players. If Arsenal win just the Premier League, we're never going to hear the end of it, I know. Matt is in the chat. Well in, Matt. Hall with a nutmeg on Semenyo, but loses out. City win the throw-in. I can't believe Semenyo is a City player. And he's played almost the whole time, hasn't he, for City since being there. Nori back to Ake. Ake into O'Reilly. Back to Ake. James Trafford now. How long would I last as a Manchester United manager? I would guarantee top 6 every season, but you would never win a single trophy. Probably, I'd probably give it 3 seasons, Vic. 3 seasons, I reckon. Marmouche with some pressure on Dan Burn there. Gordon touches. Oh, cut out by Reindeers. Newcastle been very wasteful with the ball so far. Ake drives forward. Out wide to Nori. Go on, Nori. Just hit someone so you get a card. O'Reilly. Who's a better player in your opinion, Doku or Semenyo? Semenyo, I think. Alistair. Still have hopes for us winning the title. Great little flick there from Phil Foden, was it? Oh! Oh, it's in. It's in. Dan Burn own goal. Dan Burn own goal. Very disappointing. Boo! Dan Burn, you're bloody. You've made a huge error there, Dan Burn. Just to let you know, mate, you made a huge error. Oh, it's not. Dan Burn kicks it off of Marmouche. Dan Burn kicked it off of Marmouche. Johan! Welcome in, Johan. I warned you, said Vic. Shit. That's bad, that. Boo. Boo. Marmouche thinks he's the man now. Can't believe I've got my sweets nicked. Lewis Hall. Goes long into Dan Burn. Look at him on the wing now. Oh, he still lost possession. Fucking hell, Dan. I agree, Matt. Nice hoodie you have, says Red Devil. Thank you. What this in Aggie now? 3-0, P. Gordon needs to get out of this team. Gordon! Great ball! Oh, Willock. You've got to get that right. James Trafford reaches out and grabs it. Gordon, great ball into Willock. Oh, he's fumbled it, lads. He's fumbled it. Fumbled it, Willock. That was a great. Oh, Johan. Is that true? Is that true? Because I'm not here for it. Hoodie would look better with a Chelsea badge. I'll have to get P and Kai one. And you, Fishface. I'll get you one as well. Willock tracking back. Does well. $4-0 to us against City. We're winning the treble. 100% best team in the world. So does that make us the... Well, it makes you the second best team in the world, doesn't it, Nav? Because we beat you. He can't do, can he? Surely, David. He can't come back. Third time lucky, maybe? That can't be true, is it? Chris in the chat. Well in, Chris. Good to see you. In the chat. Dan Burn. Into Hall. Oh, loose pass from Hall. Botman has to come to it, but still gets deflected off Semenyo. I'm hearing talks. He's wanting out of Saudi. I know he's wanting out of Saudi, but I hope he doesn't want to come back to us. Surely Carrick wouldn't be so stupid, right? He already signed his... He wouldn't do that, surely. He wouldn't do that. Imagine Big Sesko learning off Ronaldo though. You'd never say no to it, would you? Gordon, Kusanov chests it back to James Trafford. You'd never say no to Ronaldo, but I mean, he might actually play under Carrick. He's 40 now though, David. Come on. Surely he can't. Foden. Tackled by Burn. Oh, Newcastle are rubbish on the ball. Tonali's been so disappointing so far this season. Oof, Reinders with a shot that's not far away. Do you think Dalot is now playing better? I do think Dalot is playing better, Rashad. I still don't think that Dalot is... Look at you lot changing your votes on the poll, by the way. You lot changing your votes on the poll, you big bloody flip-flappers. Bloody second ago, 58% that Newcastle were going to win. Now, City score a goal and you've all flip-flapped. Tonali switches. Shit ball. Shit ball. Oh, God, Tonali. You're shit, mate. You stink. You're not shit, but you stink tonight. Oh, Rodgers loses it. It's not Rodgers, is it? Ramsey, sorry. People finally coming to their senses. I feel sorry for Gordon and this team. Newcastle have been very disappointed this season. Gordon deserves to be in like a Chelsea or something. Some sort of higher mid-table team. Tonali. Every pass he picks is the wrong one. (2-0) is Arav's prediction. Good prediction, that. The waiting room says, still think Newcastle can win and City's game versus Spurs. Yeah, very true, waiting room. Predictions for Tottenham versus United. Ooh, Alistair, I'm not sure. What do you think? I'd like to say that United will win it comfortably, but Gordon is better than Garnacho, so yes, I agree. Deserves to be at Chelsea at least. He's better than Newcastle anyway. He's better than Newcastle. Wouldn't surprise me if he left. They've got some good players, Newcastle. Well, you say that, do they? You're relying on Willock. Please don't lose against Spurs. Did you see Starmer gave the Chinese PM the match ball from the United versus Arsenal game? He supports United. Oh, that's nice. United 4, Spurs 4. Oh, God, don't say that, Matt. Don't say that. Both teams are very wasteful in position. Very wasteful, but Newcastle are much worse so far. Much worse. Foden with a bad challenge there on Voltmade. Sorry, Lewis Hall. He got fouled though. W's! Bet builder. Lewis Hall with the foul. Anyone tried these before? Absolutely elite. I don't think that's a foul. Bag of sweets is never ending. When I go to Sainsbury's on Sunday, I buy a bag of them. I promise you. Bet on Bernardo Silva to commit a foul. He's not even on the bench. Oh, Holly! Holly, you've had a mare there! Do you follow United Women? Yes, Red Devil. I don't watch them as much as I'd like to, but I definitely follow the games. It's Cherry. No, Ivan. Strawberry. Josh! Yo, how are we, Holly? I didn't know you were doing a watch-along for the game, otherwise I would have been earlier. No worries, Josh. You're here now. That's all that matters. Raspberry. No, bloody strawberry, Ivan! A penalty that saves your life. Who are you choosing to take it? Bruno. I will live and die by this Bruno sword. Reinders, does he keep it in? Ain't Nori, sorry. Foden once. He just shoots. That's selfish, that. That's selfish from Ain't Nori. Hello there, Holly. W to you. Your vlog seemed to amaze. Thank you, Keros. Good to see you in the chat, Keros. Tottenham will fancy their chances against us after the City draw, but our boys will be ready. We need a clean sheet. We do need a clean sheet, Johan. We do. You're dead right. You're dead right. We do need a clean sheet. I'm gutted we couldn't get one on Saturday. On Sunday. But we'll get one eventually, I'm sure. I'd love to just batter them, wouldn't you lot? I'd love to batter Tottenham. That's not handball. Shut up. City with a corner, claiming for handball. Who's this now? Marmouche. Marmouche tries a cross. Ramsey can't get there quick enough. Ain't Nori, great cross. Oh, Foden! Semenyo! Alistair with the super chat! Semenyo with a great ball across the box, but no one gets there. Guys, smash a like on some Alistair's super chat. Thank you for that, Alistair. Bloody goat you are. Well in, Alistair. We've beaten Spurs a few times. Exactly, David. We should beat Spurs. The last draw we had against them, we should have won that. If we do batter them, Thomas Frank gets sacked. I'd prefer he didn't. Revenge is needed for the Europa League final. Yes, Johan, you're very right. Revenge is needed for not only the Europa League final, but for the reverse fixture earlier in the season. 2-2, we should have battered them. We were so much better than them. O'Reilly. Dispossessed by Tonali. Voltmada. Out to Trippier. When's Trippier going to give up the ghost? Gets it back to Voltmade. Gordon wants it, but Voltmade doesn't go for it, and he's dispossessed by Ain't Nori. Bloody hell. Newcastle, any danger of keeping a bit of possession? Marmouche shoots from miles out, no chance. Oh yeah, Gallagher as well. Forgot about that, Josh. I think we've beaten Spurs under so many different managers. This is a training session. Behave, Vic. Newcastle are shite though. It's only Newcastle, Vic. Even we beat Newcastle. We beat Newcastle under Amorim, Vic. How do we feel about no signings in Jan? I feel like this has not been spoken about enough, Arav. Because obviously we've had so much turmoil in terms of managers, in terms of interim managers, in terms of bloody injuries, this, that and the other. We've gone on a really good, amazing winning run. I think we've glossed over the fact that we haven't made any signings. How desperate were we for somebody in midfield? We still didn't make any signings. And I feel like if we didn't sack a manager, they would have had no other option but to do it. So it was like, it was like, what's the word for it? What's the word? It was like taken away from the fact that you have a job to do. They didn't have to do it because they were too busy worrying about, or too busy. Gordon's got a score! Doesn't. Fucking hell. What the fuck is going on? Two good chances Newcastle have had. Two good chances they've had. Distraction. Distraction, that's what I was looking for. That would have been a foul. Denali with a header, but he had his hand on Kusanov's back. We need to go all out in the summer, Josh, if we do get Champions League. Hopefully it'll have more of an attraction towards us as well. Not that I think we need one, but it's attractive, isn't it, Champions League football? How does everyone feel about the Rashford situation? I think if Michael Carrick is offered the job, I think he'll want Rashford back. Do we think that Rashford should get another chance? Trippier, ball forward, intercepted by Nori. Back to Trippier. Oh shit, he goes backwards. Ramsey into Tonali. Rashad doesn't want Rashford back at all. He can come back to us. Yes, says Keros. I think that is going to be completely 50-50 opinion. I personally think that he shouldn't get another chance. I don't like how he treated the club. I don't like that he thinks he's bigger than the club. And I don't also like that this has been an issue for years. Like, we've heard about Rashford before in terms of an attitude and thinking that he's Mr. Man United and he's untouchable and we have all these cliques and stuff like that and he's the ruler of the English clique. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Yeah, and how many videos have we seen, Chris, of Rashford just walking back and just not pressing when he's supposed to be and not tracking back when he's supposed to be? I really think we could build something with this United team, and would Rashford coming back cause us to take steps backwards? That would be my only issue. But look, Michael Carrick knows who Rashford is. He's worked with Rashford before. He knows Rashford probably better than we do. So I'm sure that he wouldn't do something that would jeopardise his position. He's done at United, I think, says Red Devil. How about Washford may not want to come back. He's doing well at Barcelona, but I don't think, from what I last heard, I don't think Barcelona are in a position to sign him, are they? If it wasn't for his wages, we would have bought him. Exactly that, though, David. Especially with his night out over in Ireland, no real punishment, really. Yeah, he missed out on one game, didn't he? He was dropped the next day or something. Bear in mind, guys, that he went out the night before a game. The night before a game and didn't turn up to training. That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. You can have Sancho back, though, David. You can keep Sancho if you want. Oh, God. Would you be okay for Greenwood or not at all? Probably not. Definitely not Red Devil. I think the evidence against Greenwood was stacked, wasn't it? Excuse the spelling error, annoying predictive text. Washford. Yeah, of course it was, Zeppelin. Josh says, Holly, do you think we made a mistake not giving Casemiro a new deal? Just something I've seen today. I don't think we've made a mistake not giving him a new deal. I think that it's going to give us the push that we need to go and get somebody else. I think it's good that he's showcasing what he's doing for the team now, because it tells you the difference in us is hugely because of the midfield. I'm glad he's getting the send-off he deserves. I'm glad he's having a big season, but you've got to ask kind of the question of, he's obviously, Casemiro's class, isn't he? He's obviously doing his best to get himself a good move as well. So I think that we should free up the wages. I think we should put a little bit more into a project. Not a project in terms of we'll start fresh. A project instead in terms of we'll lose the massive wage, but we need to spend a huge amount on a midfielder, because that is really the difference in us at the minute. It's how hard that midfield is working. His wages are very high. He's the highest paid player at Manchester United, by the way, guys. So does he offer us as enough to be the highest paid player at Manchester United in terms of ability right now? Yes, not always. For the future, probably no. Lewis Hall fouled again, and that will be a yellow card because that was a goal scoring opportunity. He should come back because the court didn't say anything about it, but that doesn't mean that it didn't happen, Keros. If something like that happened, which I think the evidence is so heavily pointed towards it did happen, that it's just the risk is too high. Greenwood boat has sailed. We're looking for the future. All the best to him and his girlfriend. Exactly, Chris. Exactly. I don't really know what happened. I don't really care what happened. He doesn't play for us anymore, and that's that. Newcastle with a free kick in a good area here. Trippier stands over it. I hope we keep Sancho. Oh, David, I'll drive him to Villa myself. What do you think of your coach? If he gets you Champions League, do you want him to take the job? I am really not sure, Jezra. I'm really not sure. I mean, before he came in, I was very much in the boat of he shouldn't get the job no matter what. But look, if he does something unbelievable, then he deserves it, doesn't he? But I think it's unlikely that he will. I think it's unlikely. Daniel says, I hate Greenwood. Trippier with a free kick for Newcastle. Shoots. Trafford saves easily enough. So far, good game here for Trafford. He's made 3 good saves. That was a tough one as well, because Trafford had to get down to it. It was right in the bottom corner. Foden now. Oh no, sorry. Reindeers. Covers ground. Semenyo. Ball in again. And it's a goal. Trippier can't defend. Marmoush scores again for City. Embarrassing. Embarrassing for Newcastle. This is very embarrassing for Newcastle. Shit defending again from Newcastle. So much space in the middle. Where is Tonali? Where is Ramsey? Oh, they're awful. They're really awful. Trippier's defending is awful. Ramsdale's nowhere to be seen as well. What is he doing? And Marmoush, easiest finish he'll probably have. Newcastle are shite, Dixie. They really are. See you on Sunday. Glory, Man United. Thanks for coming in, Red Devil. Really bad, this. Josh says, I think Carrick's doing very well. Personally, I think we need someone very experienced. In my opinion, the perfect fit for us, next manager, would be Ancelotti. Good shout there, Josh. We have Newcastle coming down the road in a few matches or so. I'm okay with seeing them disgraced. Bloody hell, they're terrible. Really bad defensively. Really bad in midfield. And they couldn't score in a bloody brothel. It's so bad. They're so bad. The defence is shocking. Ramsey's shite as well. I'm not interested in Ramsey. I thought Ramsey was shite against PSG. Yeah, I agree, Josh. Ramsey's not good enough. Neither is Tonali, to be fair. You know Tonali's got it in him though, but Ramsey's definitely not good enough. How many United matches you been to, Holly? Oh god, I couldn't even count, David. Tonali wins it back, tries a cross but it's blocked. Reindeers with a great turn. He's good, isn't he, Reindeers? Semenyo wants it, he's got loads of space. Touch out, shoot. Oh. Reindeers scores. Shit on it. Shit on it. I think the defence have had a part to play in every goal that Newcastle have conceded. Well in, Ellen. This was easier than I thought. Fair play, Vic. You said it would be. You said it would be easy. What was the score in the first leg? 2-0, Ivan. Eddie Howe in the mud. Eddie, Eddie in the mud. Eddie in the mud. Eddie, Eddie in the mud. By the way, guys, I think it's going a little bit unnoticed here how bad of a few games, how bad of results Eddie Howe's had. He's had some really rotten results. Really rotten results. What a finish, by the way, from Reindeers. He's a great little player, him. Dan Burn, what are you doing? So easy. Ramsdale again, no man's land. Could be curtains this. Could be 5 or 6. So much space in the midfield for City. Willock drops into midfield now. I mean, you should have done that 3-0 ago. Should have done that 3 goals ago, Eddie Howe. Jacob says, that City second team is class. They're humiliating Newcastle. Crazy, innit? Eddie Howe is poor. Have you ever had a Carabao energy drink, Holly? No, Ivan. I don't drink energy drinks. Normal guy's crying. Not good, this. Very, very not good. Very not good. Semenyo. He's running riot, by the way. Doubling up on Semenyo now. Ooh, that's got to be a pen. Surely. Well done, Gordon. Gets out of a tight situation there, but Lewis Hall just gives it away. Recovered by Tonali. Voltmade. Ramsey into Gordon. Willock. Dan Burn just mows down Semenyo in the box. I think that looks like a pen, but ref didn't give it. Gordon. Lewis Hall. Back to Gordon. Foul. They're checking this penalty, guys. Dan Burn looks very, very... Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's got to be a pen. It's got to be a pen. Bloody hell. Yeah, I've checked it anyway, not a pen. Tonali with a free kick for Newcastle. Touches into Lewis Hall. Oh god, that's shit. They're shit. Newcastle shit, lads. What was that set piece? Tonali. Toenail. Into Lewis Hall. City with a very high line. Out to Gordon. Overlap by Willock. Willock now. Nutmeg. Still Willock. Gordon. Lewis Hall. Foden in the face. And Dan Burn fouls. Fuck me, Dan Burn. You are fucking shit, mate. You're awful, Dan Burn. Get him off the pitch, man. He's pissing me off. I don't even like Newcastle. The guy's shit. Jesus Christ. How many chances does one person get? He's an absolute fucking giraffe running all over the pitch and he's doing more damage than good. Get him off, Eddie Howe, before you write your own fucking resignation. Christ almighty. It's like Harry Maguire asleep. Shit the bed. Look at big antelope just fucking running about, mowing into people. He's been at fault for 2 of the goals, you fucking shit prick. What are you doing? Get him off, Eddie. He's shit, man. He's running around like he's got jeans and fucking Timberlands on. He is shit, lads. He is shit. I voted for Newcastle. Oh, I regret that now. Reindeers. Hits Ramsdale in the chest. Well, he's made a save anyway. You've made a save. 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 Fuck me, they're terrible. They are terrible. Hits him in the dick as well. Hits him in the dick. Corner for City. I hope City batter them now. They're pissing me off, lads. They're pissing me off. They're pissing me off anyway. That's for sure. Nori into O'Reilly. Back to Nori into Reindeers. Reindeers running the show, by the way. Marmouche. O'Reilly. By the way, this is City's probably best team without Bruno Guimaraes. And this is probably... No, sorry, Newcastle's best team without Bruno Guimaraes. And this is probably City's second or third best team without Ryan Cherky. Mental. Mental. And they're being embarrassed, by the way. Embarrassed. Gotta be Keros, gotta be. O'Reilly into Ake. Might put a tweet out. Let's put a tweet out and say how upset we are. Crazy, guys, crazy. Everyone keeps asking me to follow them back on Twitter. Every message is, this is great, follow back. I want Arsenal to win in the final. I don't know though, because I definitely don't think City will win the league. So I'd rather, whoever's going to win the league, I'd rather the other team win this. Bloody hell, Ramsdale's made another save, you lot! He's made another save! Past Prime says Newcastle are just a bit crap, aren't they? I have to deal with fans that they think they're a big club. Meh, Arsenal outplay City in the final, I reckon. Say what you want about them, but they're genuinely a very solid club. Until they play United. Until they play United. When did they score a second, says Mazaric. They scored 3. They've scored 3. Oh, Gordon's just pulled up. You know, one of them ones when your team's getting absolutely battered and you think, oh God, I'm going to have to go down here. I can't be out here any longer. I can't possibly be out here any longer. God, I just seen a video on X of Garnacho missing in a United shirt. He was shit when when he played for the club. You almost think he gets away with it a little bit just because he wears the shirt and I don't know, he get in the right position sometimes. But he was shit more often than not. If you have Garnacho, if you give Garnacho 10 chances, I reckon he misses 8. I genuinely reckon he misses 8 badly. Steady on, Holly, with that cough. Sorry, David. Thank God we got sweets, guys. I need to sort my diet out, though. I need to start getting some exercise in and eating better. I eat terribly. Marmouche, can I get a third? Offside. Garnacho is shit, can't stand him. And that's coming from a Chelsea fan. What are you going to do with him, fish face? Get off that fast food. I know, Jezra, I'm really bad at the moment. Since Christmas, I just haven't got my act together. To be fair, I didn't have my act together before Christmas either. I don't know who I think I am. Kai, do you really think... What do you think? What do you think about Garnacho? Please tell me what you think about him. I need to know, Kai. I need to know. I need some fresh air. They haven't replaced the quality of Isak. Isak was huge for them. I like that past prime. I'm gonna have to take you up on that. My excuse is though I'm not even stoned, I just eat too much. It's funny because I went and bought all the like I bought a training mat, I bought some dumbbells, I bought a kettlebell, I bought some other bits and that for to make a little gym setup next door, but I've used it twice. I bought it nearly a year ago. It's poor. It's so poor. I've got no excuse either. I'd love to give you an excuse, but I can't think of one. Terrible ball by Voltmade. Too wide for Tonali. Tonali's fouled by 8 Nori. My bet's gone out the window now because I said that Newcastle would win. Kai thinks there's a player in there. I wonder if you will get something good out of him, Kai. Botman header. James Trafford with a good save. Good save that actually from James Trafford. He's been good so far tonight. Well, Lewis Hall was having a laugh anyway, so I'm glad he's having fun. City have no fans today. Stadium's empty. Stadium's empty. United could never. United could never. City is so shit. It's so shit that they get to their team gets as much funding as it does. It's so shit. They have no fans. They don't deserve it. Yeah, he should have gone to Villa. I don't know why he went to Chelsea. If he went to Villa, he's probably getting a good amount of game time. It does, Sardi. Does. Trafford comes out and claims it. Dan Burn with another challenge, guys. Another challenge from Dan Burn. Another one. Still shit. Flies into James Trafford like he's a fucking truck. I think though, David, I do think you'd probably get more out of Garnacho than you do Sancho. I think Garnacho is better than Sancho. It's mad though because that's first half over. Manchester City 3 and Newcastle 0. Very disappointing. I think Sancho is the better. Garnacho is currently the better player, but the potential that Sancho had was incredible. Was absolutely incredible. Let's have a look at... I'm intrigued to see what the player ratings are for this, because how on earth can Dan Burn have any more than a 2? We'll have a look. Dan Burns is 6.3. He's the highest rated centre-back on Newcastle, obviously. All four. Ramsdale is 5.9. Theo is 5.9. Botman is 5.6, even though he's not done any better than Dan Burn. Sometimes I really wonder about SofaScore. I really do. Kieran Trippier is almost a 7 rated. How on earth is Kieran Trippier Newcastle's best rated player? Anthony Gordon has dropped to 6.4, even though he's the only player to have created more than one chance. Willock is a 6.5. Voltmade 6.6, even though he's barely touched the ball. Christ. Marmouche is rated as an 8.9 for City. 8 Nori's rated as a 6.7. Phil Foden with 6.2. Semenyo 6.4. Semenyo's probably been better than 8 Nori, so mental. Gonzalez 6.9, Ake with a 7, and James Trafford with a 7.9. What other games have we got going on? Rangers are 1-0 up against Kilmarnock. Falkirk is 2-1 up against Livingston. Hibernian are 1-0 up against Dundee. Yeah, that's crazy. Them ratings are crazy. Was Barcelona playing tonight? I'm sure Barcelona were playing tonight, were they? United are favourites to win on Saturday. Do you think that's justified? I think so. It's got to be, isn't it? It's got to be justified, that. Is anyone else nervous for this game at the weekend? My father told me the only stat that matters in football is the goals, the rest is bullshit. Yeah, but I'm interested in the player stats there, Matt. I just don't know where they get some of these ratings from. I really don't. Sancho's more talented than Garnacho. He's just done worse onto himself. Old Trafford rarely has any empty seats, maybe like 20, 25 at the very most. Stretford End is always packed. Empty Had is the absolute embarrassment to football. Can't buy love and passion. 100% past prime. 100% agree. What do you think, Vic, though? Have you seen the empty seats there? I mean, I get that you're 3-0 up and the game's done, but it's still a semi-final. It's a semi-final of a cup, and you can't even be bothered to turn up for it. These ratings seem incorrect. That's what I mean. Barca was yesterday. What was the score? Holly, out of Sancho, Rashford and Garnacho, when they were young, who had the highest ceiling? Ooh. I think it's a toss-up between Greenwood and Sancho. I'd say it was a toss-up. Garnacho, I don't think has a massively high ceiling. Past Prime says Sancho, Garnacho and Rashford are all supremely talented players, but they all share one massive drawback. Their attitudes absolutely stink and none of them have any footballing IQ whatsoever. Yeah, I think it's between Greenwood and Sancho. Greenwood his finishing was phenomenal. Phenomenal. Didn't Ole Gunnar Solskjaer say, when he was asked at one point, who's the best finisher between Martial, Rashford and somebody else? And he said, Greenwood's better than all of them at finishing. I'm not even watching the second half, laughed my ass off. Well in, Gaz, good to see you in the chat, Gaz. Alex says, hey, sorry I've been in and out, I'm at bingo, hope you're okay. All good, Alex. I hope bingo's gone well for you. What happened to P and Mike? Oh, they've probably dropped off, haven't they, Kai? I'm not nervous about Saturday. We're going to spank Tottenham. I hope so, Chris. I hope you're right. I actually believe that we might. I believe that we might. I think... Kai, what do you reckon for Saturday as a neutral? I'm a fan of United and Tottenham match. And the Tottenham match. I'm only worried because last confrontations between us and them were not good. But the course must be corrected. There is revenge to seek. There's revenge to seek, Sad. No bingo, had one number off, 28 quid. Oh, bloody hell, Alex. Close. I want to go to bingo soon. We're reminiscing in the group chat. 42 messages. You lot are crazy. Oh shit, Mike, I didn't know you were in that picture. Who's excited for the World Cup, guys? Who's excited for the World Cup, guys? Let's go to bingo. Good idea, good idea. The Etihad is embarrassing, lol. I agree, Gaz. Does anyone have any faith that England could possibly win the World Cup? Surely not. Surely not. World Cup, get in, says Ivan. Who's ready for some World Cup watch-alongs? I can't promise I'll do the England ones though, because I'll probably be out on the town. I'll probably be out on the booze. I'm not staying up at stupid o'clock just to watch the football. Are the fixtures out yet? He's coming home, says Kai. The fixtures are out, aren't they? So it starts on the 11th of June, it starts with Mexico and South Africa. I hope Ireland. Oh, when's that? Actually, that watch along should be coming up soon, shouldn't it? England's first game is on the 17th of June at 9 o'clock. That's not terrible, guys. That's not terrible. What day is that? 17th of June. Oh, it's a Wednesday, chat. It's a Wednesday, guys. That's shit, that. That's shit. Shit, that, lads. How's the game been, Holly? Looks like an Arsenal-Man City final. Oh, no. I can't describe to you how bad Newcastle are. Why does the Chelsea manager keep clip farming and it goes completely wrong? Chelsea manager keeps clip farming and he is probably the worst clip farmer I've ever seen in my life. World Cup top scorer Ekitike for France. Not a bad shout actually, Nick. Score predictions for World Cup top scorer. Oh, I hope it's Harry Kane. I hope it's Harry Kane. Howe will be sacked soon. He deserves it, Gaz, if this carries on like this. Start soon, the Six Nations 2026 as Talk Fan TV. Watch-alongs in the pub! Matt, I have a feeling we're going to smash Croatia. Is the Chelsea manager Gokwan? Hello, I fan Manchester United. I respect Manchester City. What kind of a Manchester United fan respects Manchester City? Joking. It's terrible the American have to pretend our team will make it through the group stages. I really do hope Ireland get through. Playoffs. When is that going to be? When is that going to be? Right, so let's have a look. World Cup playoff. March 26th. Oh, we've got ages to wait. Guys. Check out the fixtures so far. Confirmed to take place in 2026. February, blah, 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 blah. We have... So, dates for you, if you at all care about Ireland. Tuesday, March the 3rd, Ireland women's national team versus France women's national team. World Cup qualifiers, that will be an extremely tough game. And then the same on Saturday, March the 7th, Ireland women's national team against Netherlands. So they have not got an easy road at all for the World Cup next year. Ireland have Thursday, March 26th. They are playing in the World Cup qualifying playoff semi-final against Czech. And then hopefully Tuesday, March 31st, World Cup qualifying playoff final. So 2 huge games there for Ireland's men's team. I will be doing watch-alongs for both of those. I'm definitely watching England's first game. Dub pub along. I like that, Kai. Pub along. What time are the games on, chat? 9 o'clock P for the first England game. March 31st. Thanks for that pass, Prime. I could have just looked at you. Could have just looked at your chat there, couldn't I? Will you be doing any World Cup watch-alongs in the summer, Holly? Bad news, it's late kickoffs. I will be, Niall. I know it sounds rubbish, but I can't promise I'll be doing England watch-alongs because it's funny, right? It's funny. Every time England seem to play in a big 9 p.m. every time England seem to play in a big tournament, one minute I'm like at home chilling, next minute I wake up and I'm on the bus into town to watch it. And then I shut my eyes again while I'm on the bus. And next thing I'm in the pub. It's so weird. I wish it wouldn't happen. Because I'd rather do watch-alongs. It's weird. It's really weird. Don't you lot hate when that happens? Well, you shut your eyes, you're on the bus, you think, what the fuck's going on here? Shut your eyes again, you're in the pub watching the England game. I wish it didn't happen, but I can't control it. I really can't control it. It's weird. Does that ever happen to anyone? Can you imagine if Troy Parrott scores another hat-trick during the playoffs? If Troy Parrott gets us through to the World Cup, I'm gonna buy an Ireland top with Troy Parrott on the back. Legit. I'll frame him. He's going up on this wall. If he gets us to the World Cup, he's going here. He's going here, chat. Hate when that happens. Oh, Pierce, it's painful. It's really painful. Pub is having it for that first game. I think Chelsea sell Liam Delap, says Daniel. Kai said, thought it was only me. Glad we all suffer from the same problem. It's not ideal, is it, Kai? It's not ideal. Niall says, some bus drivers are sound, some are nasty and rude. What would you be, Niall? If you were a bus driver, would you be sound or would you be nasty and rude? Josh says, it won't be in the mud, it be in the pub, watching England in the pub, watching England in the pub. Well in, Josh, I like that. England in the pub, England in the pub. And best believe, if Ireland get through to the World Cup, I'll be down. I'm sure I'll probably wake up in the pub again. I'll probably wake up in the pub abroad, probably. Solanke may be the danger. What, this weekend, Nick? There's been days I just wake up, says Matt. Yeah, I agree, Pierce. It's bloody weird, it is. Bloody weird. Ilanga, Wissa and Murphy make way onto the pitch for Newcastle. I'd be sound as I'm a nice guy. Well in, David, you are a nice guy. Depends on the situation, Holly. I'm not a snowflake. I will tell them straight away and tell them I'm old school. 100% P. Holly won't leave the pub. I can't, Kai. I can't, can I? The Ireland top's going to be out in full force when they qualify. Rumour has it I'm coming to that abroad pub as well. Ireland shirts for everyone, chat. We're getting the Ireland shirts in. Yeah, Josh, you're right, actually. We were close to getting Delap. Yeah, we were also close to getting Calvert-Lewin. Maybe we should have. I like Sesko, though. Oh, God, we've kicked off again. I'm fucking shit at this, chat. I'm shit at this. Holly, would you ever be a cleaner who cleans toilets? I clean my own toilet, so I may as well. I basically am then, aren't I? I don't know, Sard. Wissa! What the fucking hell? What the fucking hell was that? They've had probably more chances than City have. What the fucking hell was that? What the... I like Sesko as well. Give him time. He's getting my time, Josh. He's getting my time. Would you like to be a taxi or bus driver? I'd probably rather be a bus driver than a taxi driver. Because, I don't know, it's less intimate, isn't it? How long till Eddie Howe is gone? He's had some terrible results, by the way. Sink, he's had some terrible results. It shouldn't go unnoticed. He got beat by Amorim's United. That's bad. That's bad. Holly was a proper little cleaner in Greece last year. I was cleaning toilets then. Cleaning chunks out of toilets I was. He has been great for Leeds. He has been. Calvert-Lewin's a great Premier League striker. It's just weird how things went down for Everton, wasn't it? Jury's still out on Howe. O'Reilly. W's Villa 2. Villa 2 was elite. I could see Calvert-Lewin at Newcastle. Past Prime says, Holly, do you play football yourself? No, Past Prime, I used to, but I don't anymore. Should have seen Mike at the sink. Oh, God, yeah. P likes Villa. Go on, P. I noticed that Mason Mount is a player most affected by Amorim's departure. He seems very unhappy with Carrick. Yeah, Amorim loved Mount, didn't he? I can't believe Wissa just missed that chance. Them clapped pyjamas. Up the Villa, says David. O'Reilly. He's been busy tonight, to be fair, O'Reilly. His defenders are shite, Chris. They really are. But Chris, I'm not sold out. The midfield looks shit as well. The organisation is shit. O'Reilly, Marmouche, Reindeers, back to Lane, I think his name is. Let's have a look. Any goals do you reckon this half, guys? Ake's come off for Elaine. This is so slow as well. Visser should have stayed at Brentford. P says, not Villa Football Club, Ivan, but I like holiday villas. Well in P. When is FA Cup weekend? Ilanga tries a cross, blocked by Elaine. Harry Kane is Irish. He Galway Golden Boy and my father close friends with Harry Kane's grandparents. Finally, I feel very excited because I remember I was seeing my team become beautiful and strong unlike before. This is something that brings us back to life. Do you think... Lucas says, do you think Frank could get a haircut? I think he could get a haircut, yeah. Me too, Daniel. I thought Newcastle would win. Tonali, good cross, but Trafford saves. Well in, David. I like that. When is the FA Cup? I know we're out. God knows. No. Not sure. Marmouche drives one across the box, but there's nobody there to finish it. When does the World Cup start? The 11th of June, P. Mexico take on... can't remember. Newcastle are poor, says Matthew Ryan. I agree, Matthew. Ratcliffe will cut his hair, laugh my ass off. Does Andy Carroll need a haircut? Probably. What does Andy Carroll do with himself now? Nick says, do 5th place get Champions League, Helen? I'll just ask her, Nick. Hang on. Helen, do 5th place get Champions League? She said maybe. Thanks, Helen. Love Helen. She's a mad bitch, that Helen. O'Reilly, good ball in. Reindeers. Oh, Dan Bunn takes him down. Get Helen on. Helen, you coming on? She said piss off, chat. That's mean, that. Helen, chill out. Come on. We like the chat. Fuck, you know, she said, I don't like the chat. They're a load of arseholes. Bloody hell, Helen. I think she's on the Raz. Helen's on the Raz, on the Raz. Helen's on the Raz. Na 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 na. Helen on the Raz, on the Raz. Everyone loves a Helen. Big up, Helen. Helen, come on. They want you on here. Come on. She said, fuck off. Fucking hell. Helen, for fuck's sake. Holly's going to come up and be like, what's going on? Semenyo! Semenyo does remind me of Cunha, though. Damn, Helen. What did we ever do to you, Helen? I know. She's got a bee in her bonnet tonight, chat. She's on the Raz, that's why she's on the wine. Helen, you on that wine again? She said, mind your own business. Sounds guilty to me. Is United going to win Saturday, Helen? Helen, are United going to win on Saturday? Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yeah? Carry on. Yeah, I'm still listening. She said, I think United will get the result, but if your chat don't shut up, I think I'll be supporting Tottenham, she said, and I want Gallagher to score 9. Helen, for fuck's sake, you mad bitch. Helen, any fan, any team? Helen, do you support team? Cardiff City, lads. Cardiff City, apparently. Hello, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Welcome in the chat. She's nasty tonight. I wouldn't even bother with her anymore, chat. Wissa taken down. Ref plays on. I agree, ref. I agree. Is Helen okay? I'm not sure. I'm not sure now. I don't think she is. I think she's mental. Get Helen on Tinder. Helen, you on Tinder? She said, there's no man in the world that's man enough for her. Christ, Helen. You ain't going to find anyone with that, Helen, with that attitude. Marmouche! Reinders wide. Helen is fuming, says Mazarick. Oh my god. She just said, tell your chat to keep my name out their mouths. Fucking hell. She is a nasty, nasty woman tonight. She needs Jesus, yeah. Is that Jesus, Ivan? Or is that a man? Is Helen on Hotmail or Gmail? Helen, you on Hotmail or Gmail? Yahoo, apparently. That says it all. That says it all, Helen. Mad bitch. Now, if anything, that's a foul on Aline. It was just a hippie that looks like God. Nice, Ivan, nice. Yahoo, laugh Marcel. She's gone to bed now, chat. She's gone to bed now. Does Helen have a MySpace page? Probably, Matt. Tell her I'm sorry and to enjoy her wine. Go to bed now, Helen. Chat said enjoy your wine. She said tell the chat to fucking... She said... What was that? Tell the chat I said bore off and get a life. That is mental, by the way. That's mental from Helen. I had to ask her twice there because I don't think I heard it right. Does Helen have MSN and Bebo? Bebo was the shit, lads. Bebo was the shit. Who else was able to get a song on their Bebo page? Yeah, that's it, everyone. Helen's on the milkshake. Pissed myself laughing. Azib says, Pep last year, next manager, or your opinion. We love Helen. 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 Helen in the mud. In the mud. She's not. She's so wrong about you guys as well. You guys are incredible. I'm so disappointed with Newcastle. Half an hour left as well, by the way. This is probably the worst game of football I've ever watched. I don't know why I don't know. Are we sure Helen isn't just Holly's second personality, lol? How would you say that past prime? Niall, you have a job on your hands if you want to take Helen for a bloody on a date. She's nasty. She's nasty now. Good night, Helen. Sweet dreams, babe. What time is it on your side, Holly? It's 11:20 p.m. this side. Where are you, Chris? It's 21 minutes past 9 here. Does Helen fancy some cricket? Helen don't fancy shit other than our bottle of wine tonight, I don't think. And starting arguments. When she gets like this, I'll just have to leave her to it. This is a terrible game of football. This is a terrible game of football, guys. Wissa. Who is Helen? Yeah, it is depressing. Normal guy, it is. We've made up an alter ego in Helen because this is so depressing. Oh, Newcastle win a foul. Finally. I'm in Hull. It's cold here, says Nick. 1:21 in Oman. You best get to bed then, Azib. Helen on the whiskey again. to come on the live, to come on the live. We want Helen to come on the live. She won't come, Mazarick. She won't come. She's a miserable... You heard me, Helen. You're a miserable bitch. The chat think it. I think it. Nobody likes you. You haven't got any friends. You're a miserable cow and you know it as well. Oh, you should listen to her now. She is going mental down there. She's smashing up wine glasses. She looks like a demogorgon. Liverpool City on Sunday. Can't even do a watch along because I'm at Holly's football. Who are you talking to, says Dixie. Helen. I've really been loving this stream. Definitely my favourite so far. Thank you, David. Love that from you, David. Ilanga. Scores. Scores for Newcastle. Only 4 left now, everyone. You got no fans, Helen, says Past Prime. Does Helen wear lipstick? Is she nice looking? I won't lie to you now. She looks like the back of a bus. She's horrible. She's horrible looking. Elanga's done well actually there. So Jamie Carragher has just said that this goal from Elanga will set his Newcastle career off. Told you Newcastle would get one back. All they need now is Bruno G, Josh. I like that, David. Thank you. Yeah, Niall. Helen looks like haggis. Helen. Haggis and Helen. Newcastle fans singing, "We're gonna win 6-5. We're gonna win 6-5. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Past Prime. I don't think that he should have... Why did he leave? I don't know why he left Forest. I don't understand it. I think, obviously, because Newcastle looked good last season. He shouldn't have left Forest. He shouldn't have. Especially with how well he played with the likes of Gibbs White as well. No, I don't understand it either, Josh. He shouldn't have left. Makes no sense. Hudson-Odoi and Wood. It was weird, wasn't it? It was weird. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he just didn't want anything under that owner anymore. I doubt it, though. Trippier into Elanga. We got a lot to do, Elanga. Loses out to Aline. Josh says, up for any watch along that Holly does, don't matter who's playing. Well in, Josh. Past Prime says, okay, genuine question, is Helen real? I'm way too stoned to tell. Of course she is. Sonali, Dan Byrne, sorry, Botman, Theo, Trippier. Newcastle look alright since the goal. It's a shame that they didn't do it a bit earlier though. Yeah, surely Elanga wouldn't leave because of him though, Chris, do you think? It just makes no sense. Trippier, good ball into Elanga. Ah, he's held the ball too long. He's held the ball too long. Barnes scores, but that's well offside. Well offside. Barnes, great finish though from Harvey Barnes. Why doesn't he play? Why doesn't Harvey Barnes play? He always makes a difference. Rodri and Cherky come on for City. Newcastle are cooked. And Haaland's warming up, chat. Fucking hell. Gonna be a long night for City, innit? Haaland, Rodri and Cherky are about to come on. Gonna be a long night. The longest 20 minutes of their lives, I reckon, this next 20 minutes. What's the possession stats between the two? Can't believe my bet was so wrong. I really thought Newcastle would win tonight. Pep will be gutted with that goal, surely. Uh, 60% City. David. Tonali. Ball in to Harvey Barnes. Square it. Elanga has missed a sitter. Elanga's missed a sitter. Elanga's missed a sitter. I think Harvey Barnes is onside as well. Perfect ball into Elanga. Oh, Christ. Professional footballer as well, missing that. Well, at least Jamie Carragher. At least Jamie Carragher, he said that this would ignite Elanga's career at Newcastle. That shows how much he knows, because he's just missed an absolute sitter. They talk shit, don't they, you lot? Come on. I don't actually like Jamie Carragher. I can't see past the fact that he used to play for Liverpool. But I like Gary Neville as a person. They just talk shit. They really do. In terms of football, they talk shit. I wish they didn't, but they do. I wish they didn't. Carragher talks so much bollocks. He's unbearable, fish face. He really is. He really is hard to listen to. Haaland comes on for City. Foden comes off. Semenyo comes off. And O'Reilly comes off for City. Cherky, Haaland and Rodri come on. Ryan Cherky. What a player he is, by the way. What team do you hate most? Liverpool. I don't know though, I do really hate City. I hate Arsenal as well, to be fair. Ilanga. Can't get there. Yeah, probably Liverpool, like Mazarick. Probably Liverpool, Matt. Good question though. What team do you hate most? Robbie the Wanker Savage, worst pundit and commentary. Matthew Ryan, definitely City because of the 115. 116 now, isn't it? Oh no, it is 115. Marmouche is still on, by the way, so it looks like Haaland's gone on to the right. Spurs. Are you an Arsenal fan then, Matthew? Newcastle have had some chances, they just can't take them. Rodri's first touch of the game. Back to Trafford. What a guess from me that, Matt. Boom, David's back. Well in, David. Barnes shoots but blocked. Reinders does well in a tight situation there. He's a good player, Reinders. Interesting question for the chat. Which club has the worst fans in the league? Good question, Josh. Get your answers in there, chat. When do you face us next? I'm not sure, David. I'll have a look. We'll have a look. I think our next two games are very winnable. Tottenham and City are very winnable. Tottenham and West Ham, sorry. We play you next on the 14th of March, David. At home. And then we play Chelsea on the Saturday the 18th of April. Interesting question for the chat. I hate Spurs and Son when he missed that one against City. That was so weird, wasn't it, Mazarick? Ramsey, dispossessed. That's not a foul either. That's not a foul. That's not a foul, ref. It's not a foul. I didn't think that was a foul, ref. Vic GG's. Who do you think Man United need to sign? A midfielder, Lucas. I think we need to sign a midfielder, and I'm not sure about the situation with the centre-backs. I don't think it can go on like this with De Ligt. It can't go on like this, can it? I like De Ligt, and I really rate him, but it can't go on like this. We need somebody, we need a solid centre-back. And at the moment, we've only got one, because Maguire's contract's up at the end of the season. We've only got Martinez. He's injury-prone as well. So we've got Martinez, we've got Yoro, who's up and down because he's so young. Aiden Heaven, who's up and down. We've got Maguire going. Martinez is injury prone, and De Ligt is like a fucking walking chopstick. every opportunity he snaps. It's like having Eric Bailly back. I don't know what we're going to do. I think we need to sign a big centre-back that's going to be consistent. We also need some full-backs as well. Who are your favourite players of all time? We'll beat you like we've done before. Behave, David. I hate City for ruining football. I hate Liverpool because their fans are so unreliably horrible and overly cocky and delusional as well. I still have a lot of respect for Liverpool, still a genuine club. I think the worst fans have got to be Arsenal fans, right? They just grind my gears like they've never grinded them before. Harry won't leave. He'll extend, I reckon. Do you think, past prime? Who are your favourite players of all time? My favourite one, well, I think if I had to choose one, I think I'd choose Wayne Rooney. Just because he was my generation growing up. Everything was like looking to Rooney. I don't have a favourite of all time, but the first player I loved was Beckham. Roy Keane, says Daniel. Roy Keane's up there as well, Daniel. Wazza. Gotta be Wazza. He was like, oh God. He was like an idol when I was growing up. The constant. He was the constant, Wayne Rooney. I don't think we'll ever see another player like Wayne Rooney again. He had it all. He had it all. Are you beating Tottenham on Saturday? Of course we are, Dixie. Of course we are. It's good because we should have some Arsenal fans in the watch-along on Saturday. I thought you would say Cristiano Ronaldo. No. I think the only thing that let it down for Ronaldo is he just didn't stay as long as I wanted him to. I know, obviously, when you're not an English player, the goal is always Real Madrid, isn't it? Even for some English players, it's Real Madrid. But if he stayed with us, he would have been. But I think Rooney's so... Oh, he was ridiculous. Tottenham own both Manchester United teams. Tottenham own you, says Vic. And Vic and Dixie saying the same things, by the way. Rooney was so versatile as well. I'd say mine was Best or Bobby. In my lifetime, though, it was Wazza. Midfield is definitely the priority for United. Midfield's been too weak. David Silva. Mazrick wishes he could sign him. He wishes we signed him. Haaland, Mamouche. Slices. Slices. Blame Ten Hag for CR7 leaving United. No, the first time more so, David. I remember when Ronaldo left the first time, just thinking, oh God, what are we going to do? Like, what are we actually going to do? Wiss has done a whole lot of nothing since coming on, chat. Dan Burns fouled by Kusanov. Vidic for me, United wise, but overall Middlesbrough. Junino, absolutely outstanding. I support Liverpool, but Van Nistelrooy was brilliant. The best two played together. Montreal champion says it was always going to be City. Here we go again. First trophy of the season, Montreal. Will it be your last? Will it be your last? Ilanga puts the ball across the box, but it doesn't get finished. That is silly. Wissa, oh, this Newcastle team is shocking. They really are. I don't remember him leaving the first time, not going to lie, probably because I don't follow United. Rooney played every role, was our best in his era, and knew when to shine and when to be in the shadows to let Ronaldo take all the lights. It's mental, right? Just as you say that, Mazrik, it's crazy for somebody of, like, the amount of talent that we had at United, for Rooney to still shine as much as he did, and to be as important as he was. It's crazy. That just shows how much of a player he was. Newcastle is shocking to watch. That's the last time now that I do a Newcastle watch-along, because I did one for PSG and I did one tonight. They're shit. They're so shit. I can't be bothered for it. They're shit. They annoy me as well. They're just running around like with no game plan, no like, oh, they're awful. They're really bad. Cherky with a good bit of space. Haaland wants. Haaland gets it. What a ball! Goal! Just wide. What a bit of football there from Cherky. Ramsdale makes a save. Makes a save. Ramsdale makes a save. Na 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 na. Ramsdale made a save. Made a save. Ramsdale made a save. What a ball from Cherky. Why does Haaland go across goal? He should just slot it. Well, to be fair, Ramsdale just steps to the left, to the right, so it probably puts him off. Haaland should score that, really. Oy. Tired. Anyone else tired? Can't believe I've ate a whole bag of sweets. I really feel guilty about it as well. I feel guilty about it. Why are Liverpool shitting themselves, Vic? $1.45 over here, says Mazrik. Where are you, Mazrik? Sorry if you said before. I'm shattered after work, so I'm very tired. Me too, David. I'm feeling it now. 34 viewers, though. Thank you all for popping in. Really, really appreciated. These are really good numbers that we're getting in the watch-alongs. So, is that Helen I hear snoring? Oh, she's going to get a pillow over her head after this, Nick. Yeah, really, really good numbers, considering it's a Wednesday at 9:45. Over where I am anyway. God knows what time it is everywhere else for you guys, but thank you all very much for popping in. It really, really does mean a lot. What's UAE? Am I being really dumb there? I want Liverpool win on Sunday, says Matthew. Oh, that's why, Vic, because you're playing. Who are you cheering for, Holly? I was cheering for Newcastle, but they don't deserve the cheer, Declan. They've been shite. They've been really bad. Work's taken a massive toll on my body. What is it you do, David, if you don't mind me asking? Cherky stands over a free kick. Oof, goes for goal there. Dubai. Ooh, I like that, Mazrik. What's the weather like there at the moment? I'd love to go to Dubai. Here it's the same time as you. Sorry, that was probably stupid from me, doesn't it? They don't deserve it. Exactly, Dixie. They don't deserve it at all. Newcastle fans deserve more than Newcastle do tonight. Cherky, Haaland. Shoots! What a shot. What a save, to be fair, from Ramsdale. It's a shame Ramsdale has only just turned up, lads. Where was he in the first half? Where was Ramsdale in the first half? Yeah, you did batter Newcastle, Dixie. That was embarrassing as well. Do you think Palmer could get in United? If Bruno leaves, Lucas, then yeah. I think it all depends on Bruno. If Bruno wants to stay, I think Palmer won't come. But I feel like Palmer could leave this summer. Very nice winters, very hot summers. Did you say what the weather was? What's the degrees over there? Furniture lifting. Bloody hell, David. No wonder you're knackered. No, sorry, past prime, I don't. Josh, do you think Palmer could replace Bruno? Josh says, what made me laugh last night was Kepa keeping a clean sheet against his former club and some mad great saves as well. It's worth it sometimes. I can imagine you're knackered though, David. Intense job that. Mike says, W's Dubai chocolate. Why is it called Dubai chocolate? Did they invent it? In summer up to 45 degrees and very humid. Wow, that is hot. Declan says hobbling around the house and he's supposed to be resting. It had a few drinks too, but he's gasping for a drink. Nah, I can't drink at all, any water. I'd love to go to Dubai. Now I've injured my lower back. Oh no, David. Sorry to hear that. Marmouche is the man of the match tonight. And then Havertz scoring. Crazy. Crazy. Life comes at you fast. I can't believe Havertz is back already. Wissa, can he get there? No. Fucking hell. They're shit, these lot. These lot are shite. Ole, ole. These lot are shite. These lot are shite. I reckon Helen could do a better job than these lot. Tonali shoots. Straight at the keeper. Fucking hell. Love to go see the Saudi F1 circuit. Yes, Josh. I'm only 31 yet my body doesn't feel like it. What feels older, David? Reindeers. I think he's been my man of the match tonight, Reindeers. Past Prime says, I'm headed off for the night. Really entertaining for my first stream here. Can't wait to come back, Holly. You're a crack. You're a right crack. Stay. Good night to Helen for me. Thank you for coming in, Past Prime. Really appreciate it. You've been really interactive as well. So thank you so much for coming in. And I'm glad you've enjoyed it. I'll see you at the next one. Thank you, Past Prime. Have a good rest of your week as well. Ilanga. Fouled. Gotta be fouled. Fouled by Nori. Oh, sorry, Rodri. Rodri with a yellow card for City. Between him and Cherky for signing of the season. Yeah, I agree. Declan said, had to go into the shops with air conditioning, not a place for fair-skinned people. Free kick for Newcastle. Tonali touches for Murphy. Headed away. Doesn't even beat the first man. I cannot express to you guys how disappointing Newcastle have been. Nick says, why can't you get a cup of tea at the Etihad? Because all the mugs are on the pitch. Good night, everyone. And on that note, good night, Nick. Mic drop there from Nick. We love that. Well in, Nick. Thanks for coming on, Nick. Have a good rest of your evening and a good rest of your week as well. I'll see you on the next one. David says, I've absolutely loved this evening's stream. I'm glad, David. I'm glad. I'm sorry that the game couldn't have been a little bit better. Tonali looks to be in some huge discomfort. Oh, he's back up now. He's all right. Not a crumb or bit of dirt on the ground over there. I was in Dubai. Wow. I'd love to see it, Declan. I really would. And that is full time. Manchester City ease through to the final to face Mikel Arteta. For the first time this season, we will see the two top teams face up against each other. And which one will come out on top of this one? Could that potentially be the team that comes out on top at the end of the league season as well? We will see. I guess we will see. But I just want to say thank you to everybody that's joined me. You've all been absolutely phenomenal as always. I feel like I'm really cursing these games. Every game that I do as a watch-along is always boring. But it's always made so much more fun with you guys. So thank you all very, very much. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. I will see you bright and early at 12 o'clock on Saturday for the Manchester United versus Tottenham game. Hopefully Man United can carry on their winning ways, but we will see. Thank you all very, very much. Stay safe, everyone. I love you all. You're all incredible. And thank you for joining me, as always. I will see you all very